Hello! Welcome back to Frogboy X-Men Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today is going to be kind of a salty little stream, just because I feel like being kind of salty tonight. I don't know why. Okay, so I made a video yesterday and I uploaded it talking about how I wasn't going to cover High on Life on the channel. Well, I did a little bit of research on the game. Because of some of the stuff that I saw, you know, like right in the beginning of the, dude, it was like literally within like 5 minutes of playing the game. You know, that scene where the sister's in the room with the boy and she's offering him the stuff. I mean, that's like almost identical to the way it happened for me when I first ever used MEFF. What's up, man? What's up, Cabbage? What's up, King? Here's the thing, man. I saw that, and then I played a little bit more of it, and I was like, you know, so I did a little bit of research, and so apparently the protagonist in High on Life is against you know, substance abuse. So I'm gonna take a look at the game. I'm gonna play through it. I'm gonna play through it this weekend. And then I'll do a review on it. And I still 100% stand by this game is not for kids. I 100% stand by that. Like, this game is not for kids, and I hope the kids, you know, can avoid this particular game. The humor is fairly crude on it, but I did play a little bit more yesterday. I played a little bit more of it, and it's not too bad. I'm down in the slums right now, and I'm looking for this freaking I'm trying to do this like little this mission right now. So I haven't had a lot of time to really sit down with High on Life, guys. So I am gonna play around with it, and then if I get through the game and I feel like there's enough footage that I can actually put up, I'll at least do a review on it. To at least be like fair, because hello, what's up, Shiro? Here's the thing, man. Like, I know that the Xbox guys are passionate about High on Life because, I mean, essentially it's an Xbox first party, or not first party, but it's an Xbox exclusive. And as an Xbox channel, I should be like hyping it up to no end. I should be like, yeah, this, but I don't know, man. I didn't really feel like all that interested in the game when they first showed it off. I was just like, I was kind of indifferent to the game. But as it sits right now, gosh dang. What's up, Desmond? How you doing, man? Taco Bell, how you doing? Cool Breeze, Blitz. Just saying hi to everybody. You can buy that shit. Playing myself, and I enjoy it so far. So like I said, I'm to the I'm in the slums right now, but the comedy is a little crude. Yeah, so Alien. Oh, I know, Taco Bell, I know. What's up, Onyx? How you doing, man? Yeah, dude, I've been working, man, and trying to like get some of these games covered. I've still got all of so this is what my plan is for the weekend. I need to try to get through High on Life, and I need to try to get Crisis Core done so I can get my review out for Crisis Core. Thank you, Square Enix, for providing review code for Crisis Core on the Xbox. So far, guys, I'm pretty happy with that game. I don't necessarily think the visual, not necessarily the visuals, but like, I don't feel like they put as much work into it as Final Fantasy VII Remake, and you can kind of tell that by the price. If you are interested in getting Crisis Core on Xbox, the $49.99 version is, in fact, Xbox Series X and S enhanced. It is. That's the version they gave me, and it is native 4K. It looks incredible. High on Life is a Family Guy meets video games. It's hilarious if you like that type of humor. Yeah, I did some more thinking, and you know, because I got a little bit of I actually really didn't get too much pushback on that video, but I got enough to make me make me do a little bit of research and look into it. I went to the ESBR and I read the description of what they saw in it, and it says that the protagonist and like a bunch of them are against the they're against substance abuse. So I mean, if that's the overall theme of the game, then heck yeah, dude, I'm down for that. I'll get in on that and I'll play it, because I got on GTA 5, guys. You probably don't know this. I got to the Trevor part and I just quit playing it. I just quit playing it, dude. I lived that life for like 7 years, man. Like I have no desire to like put myself in that mindset anymore. Like it really is kind of a state of mind, man. Like you're in that world and you're living in that world, and then when you're like seeing that kind of stuff, it's not that it's triggering me to be like, oh gosh, you want to go do something. No, it doesn't do that to me, but it puts like thoughts in my head. Like that was a pretty screwed up, messed up time in my life, man. Valve is developing a new version of the Steam controller. Nice. I would actually probably most likely pick that up. I'm probably I haven't decided yet, but I might actually buy that new PS5 controller. What's up, Doc? How you doing, man? Yeah, I did try it. I played about 40 minutes of it. Well, I'm a mailman. Oh yeah, dude, this is the you're the real Santa. Xbox app is butt, bro. Is what? Just got the time getting the gaming TV praise gaming. Oh, just got the S. Tomorrow getting the gaming TV praised gaming. Nice. There's a hidden if you drink it as well. Oh gosh. I'm actually playing High on Life right now, and I'm actually digging it. So one thing I am kind of irritated about, no HDR support, guys. No HDR support. That kind of irritates me. Kind of irritates me because I wanted to see some HDR. That game is like a really good game that should have HDR. Oh, Naraka Japanese Battle Royale on Xbox Game Pass. Yes. Xbox Series X and S coming to Xbox One last gen console also. Oof. Really? That game runs terrible on Series X and they're going to put it on last gen consoles? Oh gosh. No, ponies are upset, Frog. Yeah, on Twitter. Oh, well, it's one pony, but ponies plural, like they all would get in on it. This dude's over there trying to tell us that like the PlayStation 5 is better than, and I was like, yeah, you're right, guys. Don't tell the ponies, because once you show them 4K at low settings on the PC build, they're gonna be like, oh my god, the PS5 is crap. I don't want them to hate their PlayStation 5, guys. Like I don't want them to feel bad. I respected your decision about the game, but I'm happy that you're trying it. Also, there's been a lot. There's also been there. But I don't let my past interrupt me enjoying a game. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it's just like I don't like to subject myself to like the old ways of thinking, man. I spend a lot of time and a lot of effort, trying to reprogram my brain after 7 years of doing that, man. And like I don't know if you guys have ever done meth or not. Like it's kind of destructive for your brain. The longer you do it, the more it kind of like just it kind of makes you stupid. Like it makes you dumb, and you have to like rebuild a lot of stuff. You have to like reprogram your brain after doing that for so long. And like I've spent a lot of time and a lot of effort to stay clean and to like correct my brain and like the processes that were going on in my brain, because like you pretty much lose your moral code and like all kinds of other stuff. So I've worked really hard to make myself better, to get I've worked really hard to become a better person, man. I was a good person before I did it, and then, kind of after, and you know what I mean? Like I didn't lose myself, but yeah, crack and coke. Yeah. I want to be a better guy, and so I do a kind of avoid. I kind of just avoid that really over the top. That's probably why I was okay with Saints Row, because Saints Row wasn't so over the top. It was just it was fine, you know. Like I felt like that one was okay, but and most of Grand Theft Auto 5, you know, like you know, the like Kyle and gosh, what's his name? What are those? What are the? Once I got to Trevor, dude, I was like, nope, I'm not playing this, man. Like some of the PC Master Race didn't get your 30 frames to 80 frames. I know, dude. I'm like, really, guys? You didn't get that 30 to 80. I got a 3080. I get 30 to 80 FPS, man. I have 4K, dude. That's not true. On some games, I do get more. I do get a lot more frames than I just blaze. See, I never could do. I never really was big on downers, man. Like I can't do downers. I barely can, you know, have a couple sips of alcohol every once in a while, man. I just, yeah, that's kind of what I read. Ice Cold Cabbage. That's kind of what I read and what I found out. So I am gonna play it. I am gonna get down on it. I am gonna play or just drink when I would have a good job. Good for a job. Never went too far. Yeah, dude. I got into it. Well, see, I split with my first wife, and then like I just you know, was clubbing and doing all kinds of stupid stuff, man. And I met the wrong girl, bro. I met the wrong girl. And yeah, I mean, I'd already done it like before, you know, like a couple times, like when I was younger, you know, my sister, you know, she actually like had one of her friends one of her friends, you know, got me on to it. And then like that girl that I met, yeah, dude, her sister, oh God. Dude, it got bad. Like I ended up moving to Arizona to try to get away from it, and then it was way worse in Arizona, and I came back here, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude. By the end, oh man, it was such a pain in the butt to get off of. But I mean, see, that's the thing, you know, like you get into this stuff, and then you start thinking about things, and messing around with the ponies on the. Yeah. You know what, dude? I think the PC fanboys and the PlayStation fanboys are about the same. Well, I don't know, man. They're interesting, both of them. Yeah, you got to move. You got to completely uproot your whole life to get away from stuff, pony trash. You do, man. And a lot of people don't understand that, like repairing yourself and like coming back to society and like rejoining like the workforce and getting back into things, man, is probably one of the hardest things that you'll ever do. But once you find success, you'll be successful. And a lot of them don't understand, dude, that like it takes time to build wealth. Like it really does. The first 2 years are going to be the hardest. Those first 2 years, because you're still trying to repair your brain for the most part in that process. But yeah, so I did some research on High on Life, man. We're gonna play it. It's probably gonna be better than God of War. From what I've played already, man, it is pretty funny. Whoo, dank. Don't start getting everybody all fired up on a showcase next month. This is not MBG's channel, bro. We do not speculate on nonsense that isn't confirmed. If they confirm one, then we'll talk about it, but there's nothing confirmed, man. We already know 2023 for Xbox is going to be an incredible year. We've got so many games lined up for Game Pass in 2023 that it's going to be amazing, dude. I'm going to save so much freaking money on Game Pass. You guys don't even know. I lost so many friends when I stopped taking recreational drugs. I stopped at 25. See, I stopped at 27. I was about I was about 21, almost 22 when I started doing it I'm talking like real heavy, dude. I was like doing it real heavy till about 27, and then, you know, a few relapses, you know, up to 30 when my son passed away and stuff. So that was pretty tough, man. That was pretty tough. You know, just like dealing with that. And yeah, dude, you lose your friends. And yeah, didn't stop. Yeah, everybody I know is still doing that stuff, man. Whoops. Man, like, I don't know, man. Getting clean and staying clean and wanting to, like, dude, I've got so many reasons to be clean now. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, the thought of me ever doing it again is like, yeah, slim to none. Oh, man. Wait, what was that? MBG calls himself a hardcore gamer, but he only plays like 5 games in 2022. Dude, MBG is a hardcore freaking YouTube drive. He's a drive-by YouTuber, man. He gets on YouTube to make content. I was falling into that too, guys. That's why 2022 was so messed up for me and game completion and playing games, because I was more concerned about trying to get content out that I wasn't really enjoying a lot of the stuff that I was doing, because I need to get back to playing games more often, man. I have to start playing more games. I have to start finishing more games, dude. Like, my freaking gamer score on Xbox has only moved, what, 16,000 freaking gamer score since I started this channel, man. And I, you know what I mean? Like, I need to start playing more video games. I only played less than 300 hours on the PlayStation 5 all last year, more than the year before. So the PlayStation 5 did give me a reason to play more this year. Well, all right, Joe. People are saying High Life is that good. No, I'm clickbaiting, bro. I'm clickbaiting. I wanted to talk to at least a few people tonight, so I had to clickbait. And I mean, you never know. We might get a few ponies in here that'll try to defend their God of War. But dude, I've 17 minutes and not one has showed up to be dun 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 God of War, because they all know Elden Ring. How the freak Elden Ring come out in February and stomp every single PlayStation first party game that came out that year? I'll tell you why. Because we haven't played a game like Elden Ring in a long freaking time, dude. We have been so freaking just hammered with these AAA bangers that literally play the game for you. And dude, I'll be the first to admit, I like those easy peasy games because they were easy peasy and I could sit down and just unwind and like get into them. But now that I've started this channel and I've branched out so much more, I'm playing so much more now that like you don't even know, man. You don't even know. Like, things are so much better in the world of Frog these days, man. My only addiction is Steam. See, I get frustrated a lot, Onyx, with the PC thing. I get frustrated fairly often, man. Because I'm like a ridiculous person that refuses to lower my standards for like max settings. So I have to play a lot of games at 30 to 80 frames a second. I'm just joking. But I'll let you know this, dude. Gotham Knights runs so much better on PC now. This newest update that they've put out, I've got it running at 4K. DLSS quality at 4K with pretty much over 60 frames a second consistently. So that's pretty good, man. I'm pretty happy, and I'm even getting up into the 80s with that, like while in combat. I don't like them either, pony troublemakers. I think the ponies, man, the ponies just need something to do with their lives. The trouble in certain streamers, their livelihoods. Yeah, see, I don't depend on YouTube to support me, man. So I don't necessarily have to sit here and chase all the ridiculous news stories. I don't have to sit here and chase everything for clicks and views. And I was doing that last year, and I don't know why, man. Like I don't need to make none of that dumb stuff, man. I can just cover what I want to cover, and if people watch it, cool. If people don't watch it, whatever, man. I do, like, The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is the most views I've ever gotten on any content that fast, man. I cracked over 40,000 views in 2 days, man. So I was like, whoa, this is incredible. I love The Witcher 3, man. The Witcher 3 is even more incredible now. People are like, oh gosh, I mean, I can already hear them coming out and trying to be all negative about the PC version and stuff. And it's like, you know what, man? I turn off the frame counter and I just play it at max settings with ray tracing at 1440p, and it's a playable experience. It feels okay. I heart G-Sync, man. I love you, G-Sync. You make game playable. I love you. I get pretty graphics and ray tracing and G-Sync, dude. It's so good. We should celebrate games doing what they're supposed to. Yeah, exactly, man. We shouldn't celebrate games doing what they're supposed to do. Tired of patches. I don't necessarily think that's ever going to stop, man. As long as games are still going to be made cross-platform and for PC and everything, we're going to have to deal with patches, guys. You've got those people at your work. You go to work and there's the dude over there that's not doing or pulling his weight, and somebody else is having to pull that weight. Like seriously, man. Like we just need to be smarter with our money. First of all, we need to be smarter with our money, and I'll do this too. You know, for you guys, I will. Like if I buy a game and I review it, I'll really look really hard, you know, and I'll try to be mindful of stuff that would potentially upset you guys, but I'm not going to just bash games just because they got like performance issues and stuff. I don't want to do that no more. Unless they've got really heavy checkerboard rendering, dude. No, I'm just joking. I don't know, man. Most of that stuff, sometimes it bugs me, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the game. It depends on what I'm wanting out of that game, and if it's gonna bug me or not. Like right now, man, make sure to turn on NVIDIA Reflex. Yeah, I did. I turned that on. I'm having a decent time, even on the PC version, with everything just set to max with Witcher 3. It's playable for me. I turn off my FPS counter and it's fine, dude. Like I don't have a problem with it. It's fine. Oh, I need Neo 3. Neo 3, you're getting Wo Long here soon, man. You're getting Wo Long in what, a couple months? And then that Wanted Dead. I think I'm going to cover that Wanted Dead. That looks pretty cool. I don't deal with them. I don't buy them until it's fixed years later. I know. It's so bad. Like it does get bad, man. Like some games are working fairly decent when they come out. You know, they're at least playable. I don't think there's been really anything on Series X, PS5, Series S, or PC that hasn't 100%. Like, dude, the stuttering on the PC games when I buy those, that right there for me is an instant refund. Instant refund. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing stuttering. Like, that is just terrible. I want to enjoy the game, so that I won't do. But like one-off, you know, frame drops or something, like frame rate drops, I usually don't notice them on the Series X when I'm playing with VRR. So I don't ever really, as long as it feels good and I'm playing and it's all right and I can, and you know what I mean? Like I don't necessarily, that's why I'm thankful both these consoles have VRR support. All three of them have VRR support. You hook it up to a VRR TV, you set your console in 120 FPS mode and you play your games. Most of the time you're not going to notice a couple frame drops. You're not going to notice it. Unless the game is like hitting on PlayStation 5, you will notice it if it goes under 48. Like you'll notice like the VRR. Yeah, I probably will cover Forespoken. I'll probably cover Forespoken. Do you have a PS5, Big Boss? If you have it, just download it and play it, dude. There's no time limit on it. You can play it for as long as you want. You can see. Resolution in that game is really, really low. I will tell you, once I put it on the monitor and started playing it, guys, I was starting to get into it more. I was like, you know what, man, maybe there's some, I'm about 50-50 on Forespoken. To be completely honest with you guys, I'm about 50-50 on it. Depending on how the story content and everything works out, it might be a better game. So I am going to give it a chance. I'm actually really grateful that Square Enix put that demo out so that we can see exactly what we're going to buy. So that right there, I'm okay with that. It does look really, it's not a pretty game on a 4K screen. I'll tell you that right now, man. It's not a pretty game on a 4K screen. Like, it doesn't look good on a 4K screen. I was like, "Ooh, boy, this is terrible. The colors are gray and ugly, and it just doesn't." But then when I put it on the monitor, it looks a lot sharper and it doesn't look as fuzzy. So I'm like, I'm about 50-50 on it. I do like the parkour. I like the way that feels for the most part. Combat, toward the end of like me playing around with it and live streaming it and stuff, I was starting to get a little bit more like, yeah, dude, this doesn't feel too terrible. So I don't know, man. It does really suck that it's locked to the PlayStation platform. I wish it was. Forspoken's one of those games that is going to be locked to PlayStation for 2 years, and then when it finally comes to Xbox, man, it's going to be. I don't know, man. Like, I think people have forgotten. No, I think the Xbox guys will still give it a chance. High on Life, good. I've played about 40 minutes of it, and I mean, it's funny. I mean, there was the stuff that I was having a little bit of issue with in the beginning, but I was jumping the gun a bit too much, I believe. So I'm going to go back and look at it. I'm going to play through it, and then let me see what this says. Like the video on Dolby Vision that you made for The Witcher 3. Not many people speak of Dolby Vision. Yeah, the Dolby Vision on that game looks incredible, guys. If you have it on Xbox and you have access to Dolby Vision, it really does look good. I don't know if it's 100% like native Dolby Vision, but when I put it on my TV, it says Dolby Vision. And if a game is rendered only in HDR10, my TV will tell me it's only HDR10. Like, it won't give me the metadata. And I can tell instantly, you know, the difference between the colors from Dolby Vision and HDR10, because when I hook it up through my capture card, it does definitely look different. PC gets forgotten a lot. Yeah. All right. I hooked up my S to my C1, and it'll allow me to adjust the settings to 4K 120. Yeah, you can set the Series S to 4K 120. It does have settings for that, but you're not going to get 4K one setting. You're not going to get 4K. Forspoken open world looked empty and bland. Yes, you're right, Jordan. It does. If you watch, I'll watch you play Forspoken. No one else. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely fuzzy graphics. Yeah, dude. It looks checkerbirded. I was like, oh, dude, I thought checkerbirds were going extinct, but they are back in full force. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, everybody's like, oh gosh, FSR 2.1. I'm like, no, guys, if the resolution's really low and there's a lot of vegetation with FSR 2.1, it looks fuzzy. It looks fuzzy. Because I know they're not giving you're not getting on these consoles, you are not getting quality, the quality setting for FSR 2.1. You might be getting balanced on some games, and other games you're going to be getting performance. You're going to be getting performance. And performance is when it starts to kind of fall apart, guys. Frog, I laugh when Digital Foundry say PS5 is better because Xbox drops 3 frames, feeling the console war, and Ponies believe it. Oh, I know, dude. Those guys are so... I don't get it, man. I'm like, dude, would you really want to look at like a picture with Vaseline smeared on your eyes and have 60 frames? Or do you want like a picture that looks sharp and clean with like 54 frames, dude? Like, it doesn't... Oh, man. I'm hearing High on Life is pretty good. It's pretty decent. I feel like it's all right for adults. If you're a kid, I don't recommend letting kids play it, though. Game Pass, 120 are keeping me happy on Xbox. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be happy with Xbox. What's up, yo? What do you think of MX vs. Z TV Legends new updates? Slayground coming next Tuesday. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully I will have enough time to cover that. I probably won't be able to cover it on everything, so I'll cover it probably on the Xbox Series X. I'll do a video on there when it hits. It's supposed to be a free upgrade. I did cover the last I did cover the last one that upgraded some of the stuff, the visuals and stuff like that. What's up, Jet? How you doing, buddy? Are you playing that new banger High on Life, Jet? I'm looking forward to playing it. High on Life is okay, below average game. What are you talking about, dude? It's better than Fodder of War. No, I'm just joking. You know what the funny thing is? For the whole 40 minutes I've played High on Life, there has not been one dull moment yet. No fodder, no filler, no, you know what I mean? It's been pretty nuts. I think God, what is this? I was just trying to get some ponies to come and hang out tonight. I need some ponies, man. I was picking on one on Twitter, so I just figured I needed to get some on here tonight. Oh, not even 4K. What do you mean not even 4K OLED? Oh, what? For oh. Are you talking for dang it, Joe. I'm confused with that question. Not even a 4K OLED. Yeah, 4K OLED. I decided to get Crisis Core. I'm really enjoying the game. Yeah, Crisis Core's looking pretty good, man. Square Enix gave me code for that, so I'm going to try to finish it this weekend. I'm going to try to finish High on Life this weekend. Tomorrow and Sunday, I'm going to try to crank out one game each day. Because I think you can probably beat Crisis Core in like a day or something, and I think I could probably get through. Because I'm seeing that High on Life is about 8 hours, so I could probably get through that. Well, that game. I know. I don't know what you're. I don't know what you're. Not even 4K OLED. High on Life is pretty funny. Graphics are pretty good too. Got it on PC. I got it on the. Yeah, dude. On the PC, I did buy it on PC, but then I refunded it when they gave me code. It was I was getting 120 frames a second locked, so I was like, okay, this is great. Finally, I get to play your favorite $70 banger on my PC. Oh, that's so bad. High on Life is okay. Looks pretty for sure. I wish it had HDR support, guys. I wish High on Life had HDR support. That's the one thing that it's really missing. I'm going to pay $70 for a game, and that's fine. Even Sony Ponies. Still waiting for how the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I hope it's like nights where you can switch the characters. Is there another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game coming out? To just be fun. I don't know, man. Like, part of me is kind of wishing that High on Life was teen rated, but then part of me is like cool that it's adult, but I don't know, man. I'm struggling with that a little bit, man, because I want to cover it on the channel, but I also want the channel to be, I don't know, man. I don't know. I put all of, I put my, basically my whole, all right, we'll see you, Onyx. Have a good night. I put my whole playthrough of gosh dang it, man. Callisto Protocol up, and I freaking love that game, man. I love Callisto Protocol. I don't think High on Life is better than God of War. I know. I mean, story wise and like downtime wise, man. Like, I don't think High on Life is boring, dude. I got bored a lot playing through freaking God of War Ragnarok. I got bored a lot, man. I'm not even lying about that, guys. I'm not lying about my experience with God of War Ragnarok. That game, there were times when I was so freaking bored with that game. I was like, are you kidding me, man? Like, can we move this along? Cover it, but don't give. cover it, but don't care about demonetized. Well, see, here's the thing, Pony Trash. A lot of other YouTubers are kind of complaining about stuff like that, like putting that kind of stuff on their channel, and then YouTube like going back and like demonetizing like other stuff after the fact. So I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out these rules on YouTube, man, and trying to stay within I'm trying to keep my channel from becoming, you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, you know, cover it and don't care about that, but yeah, exactly. I haven't found anything boring in that yet. Just about this game. Callisto was, man, I liked Callisto, man. Callisto was one of them good ones for me. High on Live interrupted my God of War Platinum attempt. I haven't played it on live yet. I have it installed, though. I'll try it this weekend. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I uploaded a 16-minute gameplay video on High on Live on my channel, and I haven't got any restrictions from YouTube, if that's what you're concerned about. If I do upload video content, I'm not going to upload anything that's going to be I'll have the sound like muted on it. What's up, King? How you doing, man? I'll have the sound probably muted on it, or I'll be talking over it pretty loud. I think well, some of them are kind of a little bit. I've gotten a lot of comments from some of the Xbox guys that they're not going to support Crisis Core because they want the other part of the game, Final Fantasy Remake. But I do think that a certain amount will buy it. I think they'll support it to a certain extent. I think Callisto Protocol is better than High on Life. I haven't finished High on Life yet, so I'm not going to make that judgment, but I really did like Callisto Protocol way more than I like God of War, so you might be onto something, Droid. I don't know, man. I haven't finished High on Life yet, so I won't make that judgment call until I beat it. Up to no good, young man. Oh, happy holidays. That's good. Yes, it is almost the holidays, isn't it? I'm surprised there's not a whole bunch of ponies in here defending God of War, man. You think they'd be like, that's not going to happen in my watch. I don't know, man. I was over on Twitter and one of the freaking ponies was starting to irritate me, so I was like, whatever, dude. We're gonna have a pony session tonight. Ponies, calling out the ponies. Bring your biscuit, bring your biscuits, Betties. Come and defend your God of War. But it didn't win Game of the Year, so you can't use it. They're like, oh man, they gave up on it. They're like, oh man, it didn't win. Oh man, that's so bad. Indie titles sometimes, right? So you should check out Grizz. It's finally on Xbox now. Okay, I will look into that. What is it called? Gris, Gris? I do indie titles, but I've been having a hard time finishing them. I've been having a hard time finishing indie titles. Dusting off their PS5s. They're too busy. I know, they got to dust them PS5s. Crying ponies. Oh, man, I want to finally finish Control. Man, you haven't finished Control yet? Oof. That one's a good one, man. I love Control. I've beaten that game a couple times already, too. That one is a good one. Oh, there's bragging fairy little brat. Oh, man, dude. It got like 61. Don't get lower than that. What? A 61 for what? High on Life? Boy, go get my toothbrush. Boy. No. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, God of War was something that I was just like, ugh, man. That new one, Ragnarok, it just felt off so much to me, guys, while I was playing through it. I don't hate it or anything. I really don't hate it, but I just was like, wow, man, this is an epic conclusion to God of War Ragnarok. I'm like, did they like write this and put it together literally the whole time during, you know what I mean? Like I was just like, really, man, this is it? Spider-Man 2 is coming. That's going to be good. I'll definitely be buying that. Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7. Yeah. Just to be in a good state. Yes, definitely a lot of third party going to hold PlayStation up next year. Forgot. It's fodder of war, man. Fodder of war. God of War for 30 minutes and got bored and deleted it. Nice. God of War is better. Jaffe God of War is way better, man. Way better. I love them. I love them early God of War games, man. Like those were my jam on PlayStation 2. Was those freaking hack and slash games, man? I freaking love those games. Like Devil May Cry's and those were like, I played a lot of those kind of games. Castlevania, Labyrinth of Innocence. That was like the genre of game and racing that I was most into during that time period. And fighting games. You know, I played a lot of Mortal Kombat, a lot of Street Fighter. Definitely a lot of racing. Didn't play a lot of first person shooters, but I did play a lot of games like SOCOM and just, yeah, dude, it was just, I mean, it was still a pretty much a mix, but like my favorite type of genre back then was like the hack and slash type games. Control, I know I'm in the minority, you know, like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, played a lot of that. Blades of Chaos are way better in Ragnarok. They're all right. They're definitely they are all right, but the camera just ruins the combat for me anyway. So it's like I can't really be like, yeah, it's good. Oh yeah. I can't really be like, oh yeah, dude, God of War 1, 2, and 3 classics. 2019 God of War. 2018 they were pretty much useless. Yeah, that is kind of, well, no, I used them. I think once I got the Blades of Chaos in 2018, I used them exclusively throughout the rest of the game because I was not that big of a fan of the. I wasn't that big of a fan of the other thing. Of the axe, I just wasn't that big of a fan of that. Apple opened their app store for third-party companies. Do you think Microsoft will bring Xbox app to the App Store? Yeah, I think that's been the. I think that's been the goal all along, is to get Game Pass get the Game Pass app onto Apple. Or 3. Let that guy ahead and use it as a lantern. Yeah, I liked the Hercules fight in 3, man. That was so cool, brother. My beef is not with you. Hack and slashers are always my favorite games to this day. See, I don't know, man. If they would make them, I like them still. I really do like them. Of all the games dropping in 2023, I'm most hyped for Breath of the Wild 2. I'm most hyped for freaking Forza, dude. That's my like Xbox jam, dude. Forza Motor freaking Sport, man. I am pretty pumped for that. Oh, dude. They'll get ABK and they're trying to compete directly with Apple Arcade and Google Play Store. Use them exclusively. And Stray 2 Fire. Starfield, but you're right, Jet. They are about 8 to 10 hours, $60, $70, dude. That's a lot of money to ask for a banger these days. That's why I'm glad I got Game Pass. I don't know, man. See, the ideal length for a game, like Elden Ring, man. Like I'm cool with that. Like I need to get on Elden Ring and finish that game, but I don't know. I've just been so busy this year with so much other fodder that I'm disappointed that I didn't. I'm disappointed that I didn't stick with Elden Ring longer and play it longer. I'm really disappointed that I didn't. I mean, I still play it to this day. Like I still get on there every once in a while and I still play Elden Ring. But I'm disappointed that I didn't just stick with it. But I don't know, man. I was trying to get content out and stuff like that too. So it kind of just, I don't know, man. The content creation stuff kind of got in the way of, me being able to sit back and really, really get into that game and really super enjoy it. So I'm going to set some time apart and actually like sit down and play more of it. What's up, Christopher? Because I know I need to go back and do a whole bunch of freaking leveling and grinding and stuff like that, especially for where I'm at right now. I fought one enemy up here and it like dang near beat the brakes off me. So yeah, I need to go, and it took a long time to beat him down. So and it was just a regular enemy. So I need to go upgrade my character. I need to go explore and find some stuff. I remember getting my PS3 in 2009 and getting hooked on Warhawk. Yeah. Man, we played some janky games on PlayStation 3, man. What's up, Dave D? We played some pretty freaking janky games that whole freaking generation, man. It was such, like, knowing what we know now, looking back on that, it's like, wow, dude, how did we ever put up with that? 20 FPS, man, and like Assassin's Creed. That was so bad. You can beat God of War 3 in a day. Well, you could pretty much beat God of War Ragnarok in a day if there wasn't so much fodder. I don't know, man. I bet even the aliens played it. Yeah. Futuristic police game for PS2 where you were in some kind of futuristic helicopter. I love that game. I don't remember. Warhawk? No, Warhawk was the other one. What was that one? I don't remember what the name of it was. PlayStation Home was also great times. Yeah. The Warriors on PS2. There was a lot of them, man. PS2 was a pretty big part of my life, man. Have fun, King Ken. You have a good night, my friend. Get back to playing some video games. We're just talking video games, man. My wife had to go back to work, so I'm like, gosh dang it. I was just going to take tonight off and spend time with her, but she had to go back to work, so I just decided to get on here and hang out with you guys for a little while, because I'm just too tired to play video games tonight, man. Work has been such a freaking pain in the butt, because we're crunching right now. You know, the thing that the developers are always crying about, crunching to get a job out? Dude, we're crunching right now, so it's like, my gosh, man. Thanks for the PC videos. Got to learn more about the games. Got to learn more about games. So, Ice was also on PSP. PlayStation Home was the original Metaverse. Yeah, that's true. That PlayStation Home was pretty cool. I only played around with it like a couple of times, but it looked promising, but I don't think a lot of people really Starhawk. I think that might have been it. Starhawk. Spider-Man 2 is the best game released next year. Oh, for PlayStation, yeah, you're right. PlayStation Spider-Man 2 is probably going to be the best PlayStation game launching next year. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know. I have a really hard time calling third-party games PlayStation exclusives, man. I just have a hard time with that. G-Police, I love that game. See, I don't think I ever played G-Police. I remember playing games like... You guys ever remember this game called Stuntman? I don't know if you guys ever played it, but Stuntman, dude, that game was so freaking cool. A couple of Xbox games out next year. Maybe. Who knows, man? Spider-Man. I do have a lot of faith in Insomniac, man. I feel like they're going to put together a really good story for Spider-Man 2, so I do know that game is going to be a top contender. Like, there's no doubt about it. I love what Insomniac does, man. I do. Party or not, it's exclusive to PlayStation, bro. Same for Xbox. Stuntman was such a cool game. I didn't really care about Ignition, Stuntman 2 or whatever, but the first one, Stuntman, that game was freaking fire. To be honest, I've been looking forward to Atomic Heart for over 5 years. Yeah, Atomic Heart, dude, that one's coming out pretty soon. That one's going to be pretty dang good. That one's coming straight to Game Pass too, huh? Uppercut grow. Oh. PSVR is looking pretty nice. Ooh, biggest waste of money right next to the PS5. No. I got one in my cart, man. I'm thinking about just buying it, but I don't know. I want to buy a new camera for the channel, and like, if I buy the PSVR, then I have to get a cheaper camera. Cause MotoStorm. Oh, dude, I love MotoStorm. Big Boss. If you like MotoStorm, pick up the Car Desert Rally and play that in arcade mode, and you get pretty much the. It feels like you're playing like a MotoStorm, dude. Like, it feels pretty good. Starfield is getting delayed again. I never heard that. Your camera's fine. No, I want a good camera. Cause we want to take it and do like pictures and stuff too, man. Just saw a game on the Xbox store called Wanted Dead. Yeah, that's I will be covering that one. That Wanted Dead, I saw that and I was like, yeah, that looks cool. It kind of gives me that like, yeah, I don't know if you ever play Winback, but it kind of gives me that like Winback vibe. So I'm like, yeah, I want to play that. But then it's got like hand-to-hand combat and melee combat as well. Yeah, dude, I need a better camera for this channel. I do. The camera's fine. You need a green screen. Yeah. You don't like my green Xbox ding, man? Well, if I do the camera, then I can go back to my old view. But now that I've got everything on the PC's way over here, so I don't have like my cords and stuff don't stretch far enough to where I can put it over here and still be looking, and have, you know what I mean? Like, I miss my old backdrop, dude. I miss my old backdrop. I don't mind these pictures, over my screen or whatever, but it just doesn't look super right. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I got checkerburden going on up here in my hair and pop in behind me and stuff. I don't know, man. Winback is pretty basic. Winback was super basic. I think that was like a Nintendo 64 game at first, and then it came to PlayStation 2. Like a while back, they remastered it or something for PlayStation 2. Oh. No, Xbox shouldn't be doing that, and PlayStation needs to quit doing that, Jet. I don't really like the fact that these companies are taking games from other gamers just to prop up their plastic box ecosystem, dude. Like, I don't really like that. I don't appreciate that. Neon frog lights. I'll see if I can get one made, like a neon frog. Just put a plant behind you. All you need to worry about is just set design. Don't spend money on a camera setup. Just put a plant behind me. Well, my space is kind of limited right now. So I love the background, the flickering around your body is a distraction. I know, man. It's annoying. I don't like it. It's competition, not not Kumbaya. Well, I get what you're saying. Well, yeah, it's competition. Microsoft should just buy everybody and put everything exclusive on Xbox then. That's competition. You just buy it and put it on the Xbox, and then I'll be happy. I don't care. I'll still play my PlayStation exclusives on my PS5 and PC. There's a ghost in the chair. I know, huh? See him over here? He's sitting over there in my racing chair, man. The $50 version of Crisis Core Series X. Yes, it is. It is. That's the version they gave me, is the $50 version, and it is running at 60 frames a second at 4K. Like, it looks incredible on a 4K screen. Does not have HDR support though. Oh boy, man! I think Atomic Heart is on PS5 too. I think it is. I don't think that's. I don't think it's exclusive. Had to get a Mountain Dew out of my Xbox fridge. I like this Xbox fridge, bro. It's pretty cool, but it's got me drinking a lot of soda pop. I need to quit. I don't think Sony's going to die off, no, but I think there will be a transition eventually. I think next generation you're going to see a transition, just because I don't think that realistically Xbox and PlayStation are going to be able to continue to keep creating consoles at an at a console price range. The Xbox Series S is the console price range. That is the standard console price range. Xbox Series X and PS5 are definitely higher. So yeah, I don't know, man. Just to be able to do a generational upgrade on these two consoles, man, it's gonna be a little while, dude. You're gonna be a little while. Why not make this channel activity step by step? Move the camera, create a poll. If the camera stays in position 1, 5, then light, color, etc. What are you talking about? Oh, dude. Why not make this channel? It's a channel activity. Oh gosh. Consoles will be niche. I don't know if they'll necessarily be niche, but a lot of gamers in our age bracket, and a lot of like my age bracket, I think we are starting to get to a point where console gaming, while it's still, I think we're starting to get to a point with these consoles that like PC is becoming more enticing. PC is becoming to a point where it's like, man, we got the money. We sit here and we buy all these games all the time. We're buying so much fodder that, man, maybe we should invest in a PC. Maybe we should see what's going on over there. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, it's easier to transition if you're an Xbox gamer, for sure, because you get free copies of all the Xbox first party games you buy. So it makes sense that way. And now the PlayStation games are coming to PC, man. One system to rule them all. Like, I don't know, man. It's sounding pretty good. Yeah, they are pretty weak, but they've definitely shown us. They've given us a taste. They've given us a taste of higher frame rates and better looking visuals on the games that we want to play. And then when we start going back to 30 frames a second with prettier visuals, we're going to be looking for more power, man. We're going to want that 60 FPS experience. So a lot of us are going to be looking for more power. Just checking my profile. I like Scorn. I thought it was all right. I didn't finish it. I'm about halfway through it. I just gave up on it. Dude, I had Scorn and freaking Plague Tale and all kinds of stuff to try to play, and I didn't beat any of those at that time. Bought a PS5. It's my 12th console, and my parents say, is 12 enough? Oh, yeah, dude. Forza Horizon 5 is a much better game. I like Forza Horizon 5 better than I like the Need for Speed Unbound. I bought Unbound. I did. I just paid for it. I had like $100 on Steam credits, so because I bought a couple of games and returned them. So I was just like, what am I going to do with it? So I bought Unbound, and I'm I'm actually to the first point, to the first part, of the story now. Now I'm like actually starting over. So I got myself a little Mitsubishi, and I'm playing around in that. And I'll be driving that till I can get my Corvette, and then I'll be, yeah. Never got through the first puzzle on scoring. Didn't have time to play a puzzle game. See, like, I will, and I will eventually go back and play through Scorn. See, that's one of those games that I will eventually go back and play through. I just need to be in that that mindset or mood or whatever. And that's weird, man. Like sometimes I just need to be in a mood to play certain games. No, I didn't finish Scorn or Plague's Tale yet. They're Xbox exclusives. Plague's Tale's not an Xbox exclusive. You can get that on PlayStation. I am playing let me tell you guys why I haven't finished Plague's Tale yet before you guys freak out on me. I'm waiting for the ray tracing mod on the PC. As soon as the ray tracing patch comes, then I'm going to start playing it again. I'm about 7 hours into it, and I want to finish it with the I want the ray tracing cuz I get really really high frames on that at 1440p, so I feel like I should be able to do pretty decent with the I'm still hoping to get at least 60 with ray tracing when that comes out. Because they're saying that all you need is a 3070 for that, for 60 frames. You like 4 better than 5? 4... Well, 4 has a little bit. Four's map is smaller. If you get make sure you get Fortune Island too. I don't really care too much about the Lego thing, but Fortune Island is really cool, Bobby. So pick that up with it. Like I think you'll like it. It's got like a really big drift tongue from a tall mountain. Like I really did love that game. Yeah, it's a Game Pass game for real. I'm just waiting for the ray tracing patch, and then I will probably finish that one. I really like the first game, so I'll probably play that. I will finish Plague Tale Requiem. I will finish that game. Play you in KI or Forza Horizon 5. Oh, I'm on my second playthrough. It was my game of the year. Nice. Yeah, dude, I love the first game. The second one I'm loving. I am liking the second one a lot. It's got a lot more action sequences and a lot more cool new tricks and stuff. I just got this whiplash thing that I can like whip on the ground and it sparks and it makes the rats move. It's pretty freaking cool. I'm on the boat ride now. I've made it to the boat ride. That's where I'm at right now with Plague Tale Requiem. I'm on the boat ride. I just got to this part where there's like all these rats and stuff and these little things that you got to move around in a circle. So I'm kind of working on that puzzle. Guardians of the Galaxy this weekend. Nice, nice. See, that was one I sat through the whole game, man. I was like, wow, that's a pretty cool game. I really like Guardians of the Galaxy. That game was beautiful, man. That game was beautiful. Not was, is. It is beautiful. And it looks so good on freaking PC. It looks so good on PC with all the ray tracing and everything on there. It's a nice looking game. Oh, you're making me want my vape. Voodoo lasted like 3 months and I haven't vaped now since August. Really? Man, I'm sorry, Pony Trash. Voopoo. I've had Voopoo mods now for 4 years. The first one I got was the drag. Oh no, not the drag. Yeah, was it the drag? No, not the drag. I think it was the drag. I think they're all called the drag. 1080p. Oh Yeah, 1080p 60 on consoles. Yeah, I get way more than 1080p on the PC, man. I get like 4K. I can do 4K with ray tracing on that and still get 60, I believe, with the 3080. I don't know. Did I try that? I'm getting over 60 now on Gotham Knights with ray tracing. I think it's just an optimization thing that these guys have got to bake into these games a little better. Yeah, I love the Witcher update too, man. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. The Witcher feels a lot more immersive now. What Voopoo do you have? I've had the drag now for 2 years. I've had this for a couple years. I think it's been 2 years. Yeah, dude, I think I had this before I started the channel. Yeah, I mean, at 2 years, I would definitely buy another one. Yeah, Gotham Knights or Arkham Knight still looks pretty dang good on a PC. I have that one and Origins. Origins looks pretty good too. I don't have. Maybe I'll pick up. I don't know. Is Arkham City on there? If Arkham City's on there, maybe I'll pick that one up. Maybe I'll get it. Yeah. Nice. Feel like it was X2 or 2 something. No, I still have it. It was this one. This one here I had for a lot of time, and it was a drag. It is a drag as well, and I had the Crown 4 tank on that one. I think they've all been the drag. That one was just the drag 2 or something. The Voopoo drag, and then the drag 2. The drag 2 is the one I had. Pod leaked and killed it. Oh, I would say Arkham games are better than Spider-Man. Yeah. Well, no, I don't know, man. I like swinging through Spider-Man. I would say Arkham Knight and Spider-Man Remastered are pretty close for me. But Gotham Knights, I do like Gotham Knights more than I like Arkham Knight. Gameplay wise. But I like driving the Batmobile more than I like driving the Bat Cycles. I wish the Batmobile was in Gotham Knights. My battery's out. Yeah, smock is garbage, man. I did so many smocks, and then I got this Rulo. Man. No, I like the combat in both Spider-Man and I like the dodge. I like the dodge more than I like the gosh, what's it called? I like the dodge more than I like the other thing that they use in the Arkham games. Kind of overhyped a tad bit. I don't know, man. I've got about the same amount of time in both of them. There's room in my heart for both of them, Jet. I love them all. I love them all. I love them all, man. Those are games that are like really good. Really good. So, Spider-Man on PC. I'm talking about PC version because the PlayStation 5 was like, yeah, it was all right. It was pretty good. I played it and I was like, whatever. But on PC, because I can change my field of view and everything, it's a lot more immersive when you're swinging through the city. Mr. Xbox over Spider-Man looks cool. Spider-Man is cool, man, and Xbox guys are missing out by not being able to get to play that, and that really does suck, man. Miles Morales was good, really good while you're playing through the campaign, but then when you get into the open world after the game's beat, man, it's kind of bland, man. I wish that Miles Morales would have been a freaking DLC for Spider-Man Remastered, and then you could choose between like the Snow City or the other city. I wish that they would have made that way. Because I don't know, man. I like the other way a little better, man. I like Spider-Man Remastered, the city, the way the city looks in that more than I like the other one, man. It's a cool game, but it's not for kids. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm going to play through it. I'm going to try to play through it this weekend, Michael. I think I might have been a little bit too harsh on the game. Hope they fix some of the swinging issues. That's all. 2 OG Spider-Man games. I'm kind of hoping that. I'm kind of hoping that you get to choose between Peter and Miles. I heard that they're thinking about making it co-op too, so somebody else can pick the other one. Blocking Spider-Man from Xbox. Of course they are, man. Sony does everything they can to block Xbox. I read somewhere that the main protagonist is actually against drugs, so I'm like, all right, cool. We'll definitely play that. I prefer Batman. Actually, I just want a Superman game. That's really all I want. Just a Superman game. They get rid of freaking Henry Cavill again, and I'm like, dude, you guys are so not smart. DC, they're just so not smart, man. DC fans are always left wondering, like, what's going to go on now? And then dude, that new Batman, I don't really like it. I watched that. I don't really like the new Batman. You can hate me, you can be mad, you can unsubscribe all you want, but I do not like the new Batman, dude. No, I wasn't wearing Spider-Man pajamas or anything like that. Punisher game. Punisher game would be pretty cool. A new one. We've had a couple Punisher games, I think, but a new one would be good. Absolutely amazing. It's a game to continue after finishing. An easy 10 out of 10 for me. Nice, Bobby, nice. Yeah, no, we need a Superman game where he's like actually freaking powerful, man. Yeah, that new Batman with the sparkling vampire guy in it, like, oh, dude, I don't know. Somebody like, I don't know, man. People are telling me they're like, yeah, you gotta watch it, man, because sparkling vampire guy does good in it. And I'm like, no, dude, he actually sucked as Batman. I did not like him as Batman, not one bit, dude. I did. Robert Patterson or whatever, I do not like him as Batman. He is not a good Batman. He doesn't look like a good Batman. I didn't like him. I don't like him as Batman, dude. I do not like that freaking guy as Batman. I would much rather have Ben Affleck or Michael Keaton or freaking even Val Kilmer over the new dude, man. Like, seriously. Even George Clooney. Actually, I don't really like George Clooney as Batman or Val Kilmer. You know what I mean? Like, Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck were okay. Actually, Michael Keaton was really cool as Batman. I really liked him as Batman. Sparkling Batman. Yeah, that sparkling vampire guy. That's I'm sorry, man. I don't like him, dude. I do not like that guy. I don't think he's a good actor. I don't think he's a freaking... I would rather be Batman. Yeah, exactly. I'm Batman. Actually, I'm Fat Man, but... Actually, you know what? Christian Bale? I mean, he was all right as Batman. I just feel like those guys are too small to be Batman, dude. When I think of Batman, I think of a big dude, man. I think of, like Ben Affleck sized Batman. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Batman should be a bigger dude, not just some some skinny little freaking emo dude. I don't like Robert Pattinson as freaking Batman, dude. I hated that movie. It was so dumb. So dumb. Cartman. Catman. Cartman. Cartman is Batman. 80s Wonder Woman. Yeah. We are getting a new Wonder Woman game, though, aren't we? That game's probably going to be so woke, dude. So woke, man. Ugh. I don't know, man. I'm really looking forward to Dead Space. Yeah. I like Ben Affleck as Batman. He was the older Dark Knight, which I dig as a fan from Dark Knight Returns. See, I just don't know. I think Christian Bale did all right as Batman. I'm good, LOL. I think Christian Bale did all right as Batman, but I think Ben Affleck was a pretty decent Batman. Actually, that's like weird, but I think he was a good Batman. I think he turned out to be a pretty good Batman. He just looks slow and sluggish, but I mean, he's older. You know, he's supposed to be older. I did kind of like the new Batman outfit for him too. Heath Ledger, yeah, yeah. Heath Ledger was definitely better than Jared Leto. I don't really like him, dude. I don't know, man. Kill Switch game, yeah. Kill Switch was pretty cool. Yeah, that would be a cool game to have it remade. Another one to have remade is that Spec Ops. Spec Ops. Which one is that called though? The desert one. The Spec Ops from the desert. I want to see that game remade. Kill Switch was pretty cool. Bell's Batman voice. I know. Yeah, that was the one thing that I kind of think threw me off on that Batman was that voice, dude. I was like, oh my gosh. Ben Affleck had he didn't like his deep voice that he did as Batman was actually like kind of like cool. I'm Batman. I was always waiting for Robert Pattinson to be like, I'm Batman. Oh gosh. I'm Batman. I sparkle. Oh gosh, man. Woo, all the films are here. Hardly any CGI. Yeah. I sparkle. Oh, dude, man. I went and saw. Okay, what was it? The first one of them sparkly vampire movies. What are they called again? Twilight. Went and saw that, dude. Got to the part where freaking dude's like, he starts sparkling, and I was like, nope, I'm out. Oh, goodbye. Because I like vampire movies and stuff, and you know, I was like, no, dude. Like, I had to go right home and freaking watch Interview with the Vampire again. I was like, no, why did they do this to vampires? Spec Ops: The Line. Yeah, that's the one. I have it on PC, but I would like them to do like an actual freaking remake of that because it looks really good on PC, but it still looks like a 360 game. I sparkle. Even Inception was spinning corridor set. Yeah. That's literally all of my extent of seeing Twilight, bro. Right when the dude started sparkling, I was like, okay, dude, I'm out of here. Goodbye. I had to go home and watch freaking Interview with the Vampire. I was like, no. I was like, vampires don't sparkle in the sun. They cook. So, how about that Marvel's Midnight Suns, dude? That game's pretty cool, actually. I don't know if any of you guys picked that up, but I like it. I like it. That one's pretty good. There's some my biggest problem with Midnight Suns, dude, is the dude's walk, man. I'm like, what the is that, man? Seriously. Like, I get that the game is made for like a female character. You're supposed to pick a female character, but like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's pretty good, Jet. It's pretty good, man. Like the story content for that game is pretty good. The combat system, the card combat system, it actually works pretty good. I was like, man, this is probably going to be like one of them turn-based games. It is turn-based, but it's kind of like a hybrid. Like you can run around in third person as well when you're at the like base and stuff. So it's pretty cool, man. I do like Midnight Suns. I think it is a good game. I think it's fun. There's definitely some depth to it. So yeah, I like that one. And I must say 2K did provide review code for that. Just so you know, they did provide review code for that. So, yeah, if you love turn-based, Jet, I think you'll like it. It's kind of like a hybrid card system game. I played it for a few hours. I live streamed it for a couple hours. I like it. I think the visuals are look a little bit dated on some of it, but it definitely looks better than DC Universe for sure, like a lot better. But there's a lot of depth to that game for sure. There is a lot of talking parts where you're going to be like at the base and like talking to people and getting to know each other. There's a lot of depth to that game. There's character customization. I believe it's cross-gen, bro. I believe it's cross-gen. I think you can get it on last gen as well. Yeah, they gave me the Xbox Series X version, so I've been playing that and testing that one. But it is pretty fun. I think you'll be able to get it on sale here pretty soon though too. So I would keep an eye out for that one. That one's definitely I think that one's definitely, if you're into turn-based games and you understand how those work, I feel like, here's the thing, I haven't played a lot of turn-based games for a while, so like getting into that game and like getting through like the tutorial and learning how to play it, it actually was it's fairly smooth how they work you into like showing you stuff. I think it's a pretty smooth system for the most part, and I was picking it up really quickly, so I'm like, yeah, this is cool. More I see of Midnight Suns, the more I want it. The attacks look great. Yeah, so the attacks look pretty cool. Dude, I like it. From what I played from it, I quit streaming it because I got to a part where it was starting to get a little bit bogged down because you can like run around and talk to people and stuff, and I was getting pretty caught up in that, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. So I was starting to, like, the stream was starting to slow down a lot to the point where there was a lot less action because I was like trying to, figure things out and like get to know the game and get to know the characters and stuff. But once you're out there in the action and having fun, yeah, dude, it's great. It is great. It's got a lot of quality to it. As long as you can get over the freaking main protagonist little walk thing, like the way he struts and stuff, and it's kind of funny. Is the Xbox even hooked up right now? I'll throw some gameplay on for you. I'll throw some gameplay on for you guys right now. Let me do that for you. PlayStation, I need your cord, man. I need your cord, Mr. PlayStation. Oh. I'll show you a little bit of what I'm talking about. Boop. I'm little again. Screen capture. Midnight Suns. Ooh. Can you guys even hear it? I can't hear it because I don't have my freaking TV turned on. Xbox. Xbox. It's in the game. Okay. Yes, that will be on, but I'm turning that sound down. Whoa, I need a controller for this game, guys. Actually stood there watching that TV and High on Life. You really did. I'm arguing on another video thread. People that hate High on Life because they hate Rick and Morty. I don't know, man. It's a divisive game. It's on Xbox and not on PlayStation, so you're going to have to deal with a lot of that hate for that. And that really sucks, man. That really does suck. Oh. Sorry, guys. We're going to play a little bit of Midnight Suns. Like, this game looks really nice on a 4K screen, too, though. It looks pretty dang good. Oh, thank you to 2K Games for providing review code for this. I'm going to show it to my 32 friends. So this is the character I created. Now look at this walk. Oh wait, I got to get outside. I should look up here. I should be watching. Oh yeah, I got to sleep. Hunter's bed. Why can't I sleep? Why can't I sleep? Respond to Nico's message. Okay. Wait, how do I get into that message? I forgot how to get in there. Oh, Artida. Oh, I like this game. I was just reading about Judas.
You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here.
See, I mean, like, the visuals look all right. You know, I mean, the character models look pretty decent for the most part, guys.
Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Oh, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
I've already seen all this stuff, man. Great.
On giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
What do you guys think so far?
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She...
Man Live has a 4.5 on Xbox right now. Nice.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little? These missions can't...
Hold on, I'm going to go outside first. Can I even go outside? Look at that strut, man. Boom. Look at that strut. When you're outside, it pulls the camera back even farther. Oh, boy, man. Oh, no. I've been meaning to check out Midnight Suns.
We can start you out with one of my favorites.
I was wondering where Doctor Strange is. What is this story? Here, I'll show you, dude. Doctor Strange should be in here. Oh no, they're all outside. But Doctor Strange, he'll be like right here. And then Tony will be over here. Doctor Strange and Stark. And then you got Blade, Captain Marvel. Sure is a lot of traction from the YouTubers and review sites. Pound Life is more of a dialogue, humor type game. Usually people hate Pound Life or irritated by the dialogue. It's not meant to be for everyone.
So Dr. Faustus tried to drop a warehouse on you? Ugh, that guy is so lame. Talk about a prototypical follower.
Oh. Like Robert Pattinson's Batman. Yeah, exactly, dude.
I know this entire situation's gonna suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing.
Yeah, dude, he's got a really femmy walk, man.
Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
See, this right here, dude, is where
Sorry to hear you went through that.
this is what I was talking about. Like, you get bogged down in this like character, like learning the characters and stuff, and like doing like the talking and answering them and stuff, and so you get bogged down in this, and it's kind of like hard to stream this because it's not like action. So I just figured this is a game I'll just sit and play. So
I did not realize you.
I will come back to this one later because I got to get through all of that stuff before I can even show you guys any action. So when I get back to an action part in the game, maybe I'll do like another live stream on it. But as it sits right now, man, it's just all the talky stuff. But what's on his? Oh, that's my Femi collar too, man. my choker necklace, man. I got a choker. I'm like, are you serious, man? Can they? I don't know. Other than that, dude. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, the game looks good. It looks fine. Like whatever. It's just the dude's got a Femi walk, and that choker necklace thing looks a little bit weird. But that's my only gripes with it is that I'm like, really, man? You're gonna let me be like and the dude's a medieval, like he came from medieval times. I'm the hunter from like a medieval time, and I'm walking like that, bro. Like I live in, you know what I mean? Like really, the dude's got that kind of a walk. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Might as well just pick the female character if you're gonna play it. You know what I mean? Because you're either the dude or the chick. Like you can choose. So it's you might as well just pick the female character. His Twitter man necklace for real. That's so bad. That's so bad. Oh gosh. Oh dang. Oh. All right, my friends. Well, I'm going to lay down, get some rest so I can get up tomorrow and start playing these games. I thank you guys for coming tonight. Oh, I wish I had the energy to actually play video games tonight, but I just don't. But I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I'll try to, if I can get through one of those games tomorrow, I'll try to do another live stream after I beat one of them or whatever. Just depends on which one I try to tackle first. I had to, Frog. I know. It's funny, dude. It's funny, man. It's Twitter Man Necklace. You guys have fun, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Sorry, guys. It's just it's been a pretty tough week at work, so I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of just beat, man. And I just need some sleep. I just want to lay down and sleep for a little while, get up, and then start working on my content like I always do.